No, fuck. No, shit. I gotta fight for my life again. No, God.
We'll be fine.
It's the black box.
Hey, you don't know what you gon' get.
It's the black box.
We might just have a special guest.
It's the black box.
And we forgive, but don't forget.
It's the black box. Yeah.
The Black Box Podcast.
Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. This is the first time that I've had a duo besides 24/7 and them, but they're friends. But these are strangers today. Today I have the Human Pleasing Project in the building. Did I say that right?
Yeah,
I have Adrian and I have Austin in the building. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
This is your camera, by the way.
Oh, this is
Hello.
Hello. Hello out there.
This is your camera. My camera's over there.
Nice.
How you guys doing today?
A pretty good day.
Yeah,
The
pretty
weather.
good.
The weather
It's
has
Oh my
been
God.
pretty.
It's awesome.
incredible.
Y'all, before we even start, I heard that it was somebody's birthday today. And
Yeah.
I think somebody's going to go shake some ass on Broadway later.
No.
You might be onto something
Oh
there.
God,
No
no.
shit. But it's Adrian's birthday today, guys. Yay!
Yay.
Woo!
Thank you.
So happy birthday to Adrian. How old did you turn in?
I'm 21 now.
What the fuck?
I know.
I need to stop, bro. I'm old. I feel old as fuck. I'm.
I know. I listened to your last episode.
Ooh.
I that's
a
for
sleuth
tomorrow.
over here.
That's whenever we are you and me tomorrow. I will go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Yeah, I got notes.
I'm so scared, but you know what? It's okay. Do you have any plans for your birthday?
No.
Okay.
Originally, yeah.
We're
but
here.
We're
I mean,
here.
yeah.
I mean, I always wanted to do this. This is like the greatest gift I got so far. So
Oh, see.
Oh.
So I'm excited. I'm excited.
That's so sweet. Everybody give him we're gonna have to get you a cake or something upstairs.
no, that's too much.
I was gonna
You
get
will
you a
not
birthday
accept it.
tiara so you could wear it here today, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's a
Nah.
little OD.
That's a little too
That's
much.
a little
But
too
I would
much.
have done it still. But
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Of course. So let's just get into it. Human Pleasing Project. What's the story behind that? Like the name? You know.
The name you
I-
gotta take over.
Oh shit.
Yeah. A few years ago, I came up with the name.
Mhm.
I was trying to create a musical project,
Mm-hmm.
different from this one, for sure. I wanted it to kind of be like an anonymous thing,
Mm-hmm.
like an alias I would go by, and no one would ever know. But then I met you, and we started making music together, and we were looking for a name one day, and I
Mhm.
was just like, I've got this one that's kind of, something. So
Mhm.
I suggested it. We liked it. We went from there.
Yeah.
Where did y'all meet?
At school,
Yes.
Where'd y'all go to school?
Nashville,
Nashville
State.
State. Shout out.
Community college?
Yeah.
Period. Trying to get back in there.
Yeah,
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, shout out to Eric Richardson. You're the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What did y'all go to school for?
Music technology.
They have that
Mhm.
at Nashville State?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's actually pretty good.
When the
wonder-
fuck they start doing that?
Wonderful program.
Like forever, actually. I found out it's like more than 20 years now.
Yeah.
The fuck? I
I
could have been
know.
doing something else with my
It's been
life.
a very stripped down small program until
Yeah.
recently. I think it's starting to grow a little bit.
Yeah. I learned so much on that. It was
I
one of
believe
the
it.
greatest
Yeah.
things ever.
Yeah, I think people take community college not so serious. They're like, oh, you're just getting an associate's, guys. You're
Yeah.
not getting nothing.
There's
But
definitely a
community
big
college-
stigma around it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Community college is cute, though. It's real cute. So what roles do you guys play? Like, who's the manager? Who's like, who
would-
does what?
I would say you're the manager.
For sure.
I feel that off the
Yeah.
vibes. I was like, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Beyond that, I feel like we kind of change hats a lot. We both construct songs.
Mm-hmm.
We both add lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of rotate our like
It's
our
very
tasks.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
very even work.
Okay.
The only thing that I will say I take over with management for sure.
Yeah.
Do you run the social medias?
I do, yes.
So what do you do?
I am mainly an instrumentalist, I would say. But I can also sometimes I'll engineer
Mm-hmm.
depending on the project.
Okay.
He's
But
a
yeah.
really good starter in engineering for sure.
Okay.
I mean, before like when I'm like working for your stuff, I basically tell you, hey, start this, and I'll do my magic with the rest. And I mean, his guitars has like a signature sound, which again, he doesn't know. I don't even know, but I trust him more to just like, hey, you know what, you do it, and then the rest I'll pick it up from there.
Yeah.
So do you guys, are you considered a label? Are you considered a group? Like, what are you guys considered?
Well, the end goal is to make it
A label.
an
Okay.
independent label that will have support and everything. Our goal is never to keep you.
Mm-hmm.
We're never meant to do that. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not shitty people.
There
We've
are
been
some
screwed.
shitty people out here.
Yeah, no, we've been screwed around. I've been screwed a lot. I think you as
Yeah,
well.
we've both come in contact with a lot of snake oil salesmen.
For sure.
You could call them.
Ooh.
And so
Yeah.
we were just trying to like for an example, I'm working with this amazing singer named Mizzy.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get her signed,
Mhm.
Mhm.
but the contract, I can talk about it because I made the contract.
I mean, hey, so go ahead, go shoot for it.
The contract says like, I mean, all we ask is like 10%. That 10% will go back to our publishing fees and all that,
Mhm.
all that fun stuff.
Mhm.
And but 100% of your masters is yours. We
Okay.
don't own anything. We will, let's say, if I was engineering and I work partially or anything, I'll get like 5%, 10%, whatever. This game goes with him.
Okay.
But we have it stated very clearly that we will never steal your music
Gotcha.
because that has happened to me. That has happened to him.
Oh shit.
And we just do not.
Yeah.
We rather be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's good to be what is it called? I forgot the word. Transparent
Yeah.
with everybody.
You know, and we're here for the music at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So we don't gain anything by stealing someone else's music.
Yeah.
And we don't want to
Unless we
become
steal.
our own enemy, the people that have done that in the
I mean,
past.
at least
Yeah.
unless we steal like a Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's
But that's a talk for another
They're
day.
joking. They're joking.
We are.
They're joking.
no, we would never go up
No.
against you.
So like, what does it take to get signed to you guys? So say somebody's watching right now, like, oh shit, they have a label. What do you have any? What is it called?
Like a criteria.
There we
look
go.
for?
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for considering us.
Yeah, thank you.
First off.
At first, we're
Yeah.
what 2 years in? We're good.
I would say we mainly look for people with similar creative visions,
Mhm.
creative values.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you have anything to add?
I also think people who actually want to work,
Yeah.
because we had one that was interesting, but
Ooh,
we
I was gonna
want.
ask about that. Like, do you have any horror stories about anybody that you signed?
Well, yeah.
One of them told me to cancel my date and let's go to work on music.
Oh no, baby.
That was fun.
No, sir.
But I will say, if you're genuinely like, or if you're serious and you really want to like go forward in some way and you don't know and you're lost, but you actually have the talent to prove it,
Mm-hmm.
we want to work.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mhm.
So what made y'all want to do this? Like, was it a connection between you guys? Like, you know what? We would be a great duo.
For
Or-
me, I think it would be just like providing a safe, creative place for
Mm-hmm.
similar artists in similar circumstances to
Mhm.
they can come to us and their music is safe
Yeah.
and it's a good place to make music
Yeah.
and not have to worry about the paperwork side of things. You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about where your song's going to end up. And,
Yeah.
That's why I do, because
Yeah.
I like paperwork.
yeah.
To an extent. To an extent.
So what's like a regular, like, what's a regular day with you guys? Like, what's a typical day with Adrian? What's a typical day with Austin?
I mean, we can do what we did. What was it? Wednesday? No, Thursday.
Yesterday? No, 2
No,
days
Thursday.
ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Like, yesterday was Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm lost.
So we work with this guy named Spencer, and it was pretty simple. He told us what songs. He sent us the demos and all that.
Yeah.
I got everything ready. I got all the Pro Tools stuff ready to go for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed up like 30 minutes early. We started setting up. We started making space. We started to have all the mics set up, and we waited for the artist. Artist came in, set up everything, started recording. And
So running sessions, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it can vary. Sometimes we just work on stuff between us two.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
is what we're kind of doing for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when we're making music of our own, like for Human Pleasing Project, or whether it's your stuff or my stuff, you know, a lot of the days consist of just us sitting over Pro Tools sessions and
Just
brainstorming,
Go for it,
and
yeah.
trial and error,
Yeah.
a lot of error.
yeah.
A lot,
but,
you know,
it's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. It starts
The-
off like that because you don't start off and you go in and it's like everything's ready to go. You have
Exactly.
to go through all these obstacles and all these challenges and stuff like that. But you guys, just based off what I'm seeing right now, like your Instagram, obviously it's starting up now.
Yes.
Yeah. It used to have a post.
Did it really?
Used to.
Used to?
We once had one post.
We had
One
one
post, guys.
post. One post. Don't get us wrong.
One post to boast.
But yeah, I think it's because we were kind of focused on our individual stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
But we do want to try to get like at least one song a year
A
out there.
year.
I know,
A year?
but
Adrian,
like
there's 12 months in a year. You
I
know
know.
that?
I know.
That's like.
But you have to know that me and him, we're pretty perfectionist. We
Oh.
like to take our time with it.
Okay.
We're
I
very
mean-
particular.
Understand.
Yeah,
We've
for
had,
sure.
I mean, we've had way more than just one song.
Oh yeah, we have a lot in the vault for sure.
What is up with you guys? Like everybody
I
that I've
was-
spoke with, they have so many things. Like Jalen upstairs has a whole thing of music that he hasn't pushed out or will never see the light of day. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
You got to wait for the right one.
yeah,
yeah,
I will say. I mean, this is something I read from the Rick Rubin book, which is like stuck with me a lot. It's like don't keep it too long, but there is going to be a moment to put it out there.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
until someone else has the same idea and that idea is, its time was up.
Yeah.
It needed to be out there.
I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of letting things marinate. So
Mm.
a song will seem finished, and then I'll intentionally let it sit for like a month at least, and then come back with fresh ears. I've been listening to different music. I have a different, like maybe it's a different season, so there's just vibes are different than they usually would be, and you get a new perspective. Maybe you can strip something away from that song. Maybe you can
Yeah.
add something.
Yeah.
So maybe you can change up the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think there is a certain point though where you're just working too meticulously on one thing,
Yeah.
and you need to just let it go.
Yeah.
I mean,
But,
we could talk about the problem child, Georgia Rain.
Yeah,
That-
one of my
that-
songs.
So how long? Well, here's the question for you. How long ago did you made it before you even
Rain.
showed it to me?
Oh god.
Exactly.
I
That's the
started.
problem.
So for that song, I actually started with the lyrics first, which is not usually how I do things, but
Yeah.
man, probably in like 2022. I don't
No,
know.
that's not too bad.
Not too bad. 2 years ago, I have some songs I've been working on for like 8 years. Just
Yeah, I mean,
haven't
I have-
found the right moment.
mean, the-
Austin,
mine-
come on now.
I mean,
I
my
know.
newest release is 4 years old.
Oh my fucking.
yeah, I'd say this guy right here
That is
has a
OD.
worse hoarding problem
I'm the worst
than me.
one. I am the
Are you?
worst one.
I was gonna ask you guys about like what your styles are, but I want to hear about this problem child.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, we can continue with it. So
Yeah.
Georgia Rain, he literally just sent it to me out of nowhere. It's like, hey, I need this mastered. I was like, sure. Sent it to me out of nowhere, and then I listened to it, and I was like, I need to work on this song. Like, it is to me, it's one of my favorite songs.
Mm-hmm.
oh stop.
One of them.
Yeah,
Until Foggy Windows. But Georgia Rain was super special to me because one, I'm from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from LaGrange, Georgia.
Okay.
So it feels like I owe that to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah, I didn't grow up there too long, but
Mhm.
it's still, it's still my roots.
Mm-hmm.
But something about it, the flow, the style, everything, I was like, I need to give it justice. I can't just give it some sloppy mastering. Plus, regardless, I never give anything sloppy. I hate y'all. But like, you know what? That's on you.
What? I'm sorry.
But no, I don't do anything that's half-ass.
Yeah, I get
Is that a better word?
Yeah.
half-assed. Sure.
No, but I don't do it. But this one, it was differently in particular because I was like, I like the song. The
Mhm.
song is like my new favorite song.
Mhm.
I need to give it justice. I got to show everything.
Mhm.
And it took a long time for us because afterwards I started going to he's like my mentor, but he's not. He showed me some of these cool tricks that I was like, oh my God, I got to do this in Georgia Rain. Went back to Austin, said, hey, you got to do this and this and this. Song 10 times better already.
Yeah. So a lot of our music was,
Sorry.
it kept getting stalled, like the process, because one, we were going to school at the time, so we kept learning more and more techniques, and we were like, we should definitely revisit these songs and employ these new methods and make them better. And then, you know, he had the mentor, kept learning things, so it can be hard when you have an idea for a song to not like keep adding stuff to it.
Yeah.
And also that song was a nightmare.
Oh, it was just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
he sent me sent me the project file, and then out of nowhere it's just a reverb. Just keep going on and on and on and on. And it gets louder. We still don't even know what's up with it. Like on your computer, it's fine. On mine,
well, I record on PC usually.
Okay.
You're on Mac. I don't know if there's any sort of like clash there.
Mac is very
it's
tedious with Mac.
Yeah.
Like, what do you use?
Mac.
No.
Mac
but
Studio.
Huh?
The Mac you said was Mac Studio.
No. Like what? Is it a service? I don't know nothing about the music world for real. Like,
I mean,
it
we
like
still
FL?
use the same software.
Yeah, software. Is
Yeah.
it
Pro
like
Tools,
FL
yeah.
Pro
We still
Tools?
use for
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I thought it was some bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
GarageBand. I don't know.
Oh, that's for tomorrow.
Now we enjoy torturing ourselves. We use Pro Tools and
Oh, Jesus.
but it is a pretty awesome software once you get to know everything. But yeah, that song just had a ton of mixing problems. That was mainly on me because you know, as I started that song a long time ago, and I kept learning more and more things, which happens a lot. You know, I started foundationally there was something wrong with the song, so it kept getting worse and worse and worse. So we have to try to correct that. But I think it turned out really well.
Do you
I'm
think
very
if you
proud of
didn't
it.
send it to him, it would just never come out?
Maybe.
Or it's like, it's
Aw.
just. Oh,
I I did shelve it for a long time.
So it's
Actually-
that's cute. He saw something.
Yeah.
He saw something in you, and
Yeah,
that's
I think
cute.
that works as well as a duo because we inspire each other to be better.
Yeah, that's
Well,
cute.
That's not. I forgot about that song. It started as like an instrumental, which is a lot of what
Oh, that
my
would
songs started out
really
as.
interesting.
Yeah, and it had like kind of a different vibe about it, and it had a. Eventually, you know, I got lyrics. Even though I started with the lyrics, sometimes I'll write lyrics,
Yeah.
make the song for the lyrics, and then I'll be like, I can't add lyrics to this song. 'Cause, that's like my background is instrumental music
See,
without words. So
when I first listened to it, I don't drink, by the way. The first
see
thing.
about that. I'll get a jalapeno margarita tonight.
Oh man! So fun fact: I'm a bartender.
Are
That's
you
why it's like-
really?
yeah, I am.
Oh, well, shit.
But anyways, so when I first listened to that song, I was at the restaurant working as a bartender, and it was dead. Sorry, Dad. So it was dead.
Your business.
I'm so sorry, Dad.
failing.
I know. I
Get
know.
together.
Headphones on the job, whatever. I was listening to it, and I just kept looking at a whiskey bottle. Georgia Rain. Lyrics. Smooth. You're smooth as Georgia Rain. Smooth. Whiskey. That's like what inspired me to mix it all in a really like I bought a bunch of plugins just for that song too. Which again, I still use it to this day, so it was a good investment.
Yeah.
And as like I think it was one of my smoothest masters.
Okay.
Fitting.
Very fitting. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I even I texted him, I was like, you should make a whiskey brand called Georgia Rain.
Yeah. That song was
I'm bleeping that, so nobody use that. Go ahead and
Thank
patent
you.
that. Yeah.
We got that, right?
Yeah, you got it? Yeah, okay, go.
I think I'm talking too much now.
chill out.
What are your styles? Because I feel like just based off looking at you. Okay, so this is I did a lot of research on you guys. Not gonna lie, you did
hope not
research
too
on
And I
me.
did
much.
research
I
on
did.
you. Your social security starts with a 6, and we'll talk about that later.
Actually, you had it right upstairs. It was started with a 4.
Oh, so I was right.
But based off of you guys, like like when I looked at you, you know what you gave me when I first looked you up?
What?
Young Gravy.
Young Gravy.
Yes, I'm not joking. I was like,
Wow.
This is kind of full circle. 'cause-
no,
I
this
appreciate
is
that.
it's
Here's the thing.
crazy.
I do appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I love him.
No, I mean Young Gravy. Fun fact: on Runaway, I rapped, and people were saying that I sound like Young Gravy, and I never understood
Dude,
it.
Full circle.
Full
you go.
circle.
I'm not even joking. Like you, I was like, this dude looks like Young Gravy. I was like, oh my god.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tag him. I'm like,
Well,
Double.
Austin, guess what? We have a freestyle beat for you. I'm just kidding.
Imagine. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That
But-
was
Freestyle in
brutal.
this.
But then
Man.
you, I felt like you were him. I thought you were, because you're shy.
Yeah.
I feel like you're very shy. You're very open.
Kind of.
I thought it was role
Kinda.
reverse.
Yeah.
No, because you, when I came up, or when I was upstairs, you were just talking away, and I was like, okay, Adrian. I thought it was
Because I was
you.
nervous.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You
But
said I was
thought-
going to be loud?
I thought you were going to be talkative. I thought you were going
Oh.
to be like trees upstairs. I was like, okay. I was like,
You
okay.
thought I'd be like Young Gravy.
Yes, I thought
Yeah.
that you. But now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm like, you guys are polar opposites, and I think opposites attract, and I think that
Yeah. Thank you.
what you guys are doing is great. So,
Well,
what
thank you.
style? Speaking of Young Gravy, what was your style? What?
Memphis hard drop.
No fucking way.
I'm kidding.
No fucking way. I'll start
Detroit
with,
style.
Who wants to go first? I'll start with you.
Go
What
for
is
it.
your
Why am
style?
I too loud?
No,
I'm kidding.
no.
My style.
Yeah, what's your your
Ooh,
style?
That is a really good
Like,
question.
are you like a sparkler? Imagine I say it, put my word in there. Are you like what? Let's say artist wise. What is your style, artist wise?
Okay, that's just too much. So, I mean, the best way I can say I am heavily mixed.
Okay.
Heavily. So, like, I make styles in Joji, songs like Joji, songs
Love
like
Joji.
Los Retros,
Mhm.
which is like leaking right now. I'm working on something like that. To the style of Kendrick Lamar, to the
Okay.
style of the what's his name, The Alchemist
Okay.
style of
Alchemist.
Alchemist. I
Yeah.
fucking love
Very
The
good.
Alchemist. In the style of literally Claro,
Okay.
Cuco, and
Okay.
go back to like some indie Mexican stuff that I really love listening to, like
Yeah.
Aldri and I forgot, but he's cool, but he's pretty weird. Anyways, so I'm very everywhere. I know I
Mhm.
kind of said something in the same R&B lo-fi bedroom pop world,
Yes.
but I'm also working on a bunch of like hip hop stuff. I have some like future type beats as well. I
Mhm.
got some little Nas X stuff because it's like pop mainstream
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
also have I have a huge project that I'm working on as well that is like 1950s Mexican music.
Yeah.
Again, really 180.
Mhm.
But the thing is, that's for tomorrow. I'll talk to you
Yeah,
about that
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm very, I guess right now I'm in the lo-fi scene, very Frank Ocean, Joji,
Okay.
Kuko style right now,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like that's the style I've been studying. I've been trying to study the history so I don't, mess it
Mhm.
up, give its justice to it,
Yeah.
go for there.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't really have an answer for that.
It's fine. Versatility is always the best thing. And he said, Joji, Joji, we're looking for you.
Love you, man.
We don't know where the fuck you at, but we looking for you.
I think it's still in Japan.
Is he really?
Like, I mean, he is from Japan.
I mean, yeah, but like he's been gone for way too long, and I'm like, I want to cry to some Joji, man. I need
I mean,
that.
the last
I haven't cried since.
I haven't
Well, I
cried since
haven't
we
cried
left.
since
Come
I
on.
listened to Joji.
I'm holding the tears.
But what about you, Austin? What would you?
My
say?
style, I think it's kind of unique for Nashville, a
Mm.
Nashville native.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, I immediately started hating country right off the bat when
Amen.
I was a kid.
Facts.
'Cause
Yeah.
I grew up around it, and it's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
No, seriously.
All respect, but
It's not for us.
not for me.
Yeah.
I like as I grew up, I got really into classical music.
Oh.
Like really
I
into
would have seen.
classical
You see what I'm
music.
saying? I would have never thought that would have
Yeah.
came
I
out your
honestly
mouth.
did not know this. This
Yeah.
need to be
Yeah, lore drop.
Lord
So
drop.
for years, all I listened to was classical
Okay.
and like
Huh.
movie soundtracks.
Oh, that I did know.
As I got older,
Movie soundtracks though are great.
Yeah,
They are very,
definitely.
very great. Like what? I'll ask you after this. Go
Okay,
ahead.
yeah. I think I liked that so much because, and I think that's where I developed my connection with instruments more
Mhm.
than vocals.
Mhm.
Because I've always had a lot of trouble understanding what people are saying when
Yeah.
they're singing. So
Yeah.
the instruments, my mind didn't have to worry about the vocals. I could
Yeah.
just listen to the instruments. They made a story of their own in my mind. It inspired a lot of imagination within me.
Yeah.
And as I moved on, I got older. I got more into like heavy stuff, like Rage Against the Machine,
Yeah.
punk here and there.
Okay.
But the style I favor the most now was probably, it's kind of like psychedelic, jazzy,
Yeah.
Okay.
soft, rock. A lot of it
Soft
can be
girly.
like instrumental,
Mhm.
or a lot of it can have lyrics, but it's more like melodically driven.
Okay.
That's something I've really stuck onto, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to put into my music.
Mhm.
Like Conan Moccasin is someone I worship. Unknown
Yeah.
Mortal Orchestra. That's another person I
Do
worship.
you go to the symphony? I'm not
Oh,
even joking.
no,
Like,
you
do you go
got-
to the
you-
symphony? Do
We
go
got to
the
put you a
The
playlist.
symphony?
in
No, I've
soon.
never been to the symphony.
Well,
sadly.
go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Put that on your bucket list.
Well,
'cause you
UMO,
enjoy it.
Unknown Mortal Orchestra. It sounds like it'd be classical, but it's just like indie, lo-fi, psych
Okay.
rock kind of stuff.
Okay.
Tame Impala I had my day with, of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I love Tame.
But I also got really into R&B and
Okay.
funk.
Period.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm really into rap.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. I don't like vocals too much. Like I don't listen to them much, but I love
Yeah.
rap
I actually
for
gotta
the
sh-
vocals,
I gotta
the
cut you off.
lyricism.
real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. What's his contact photo?
You know fucking what? Is
Yeah.
that not in Tame Impala? I'm confused.
His
Yeah.
name is Austin Local Tame Impala.
No, like literally, like what the fuck?
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
So-
just had to put that in.
You
I-
gotta send me that so I can put it on the screen so they can see
Yeah,
it.
That'll be awesome.
I have a picture of me with like way longer hair. I look even
Oh.
more like him. People used to
Dude,
call me
what
Kevin
the
Parker all the time. But, yeah, it's morphed a lot, much like Torres. It's
Yeah.
hard to pinpoint it on any one
Mhm.
artist, but just kind of I like stuff with really interesting guitar work because I'm a guitarist.
Do you make
Mainly.
beats?
I don't really make.
Adrian's
beats.
like, no.
Yeah.
No, I make songs definitely but
Mhm.
I wouldn't say I make beats.
For somebody that doesn't really, you should make beats.
That's something I've always wanted to do, and that's
I should
kind of
teach
why
him.
I really wanted
Johnny-
to work with Torres.
No,
'cause-
Johnny upstairs too. Y'all should connect because Johnny started making beats.
Yeah,
yeah?
I met Johnny.
I was
like,
gonna ask you
2
guys.
months ago.
I was
and
literally gonna ask, do you know Johnny?
No,
No.
well,
Today
through
was
you.
his first time, yeah.
Haven't met him till
Jack
just
Aid.
now.
Everybody knows Jack Aid, right?
What's up, man?
Shout out Jack Aid. Do you know Jack Aid?
No.
Jackson?
Jackson. Matthew's friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
know
met
Jack
him
Aid.
either. I haven't
Yeah.
met him either. No.
So you know Jack Aid,
I do.
and
yes.
you know Johnny.
Yes, and Matthew.
Where the fuck did you find Jack Aid and Johnny?
So here's the fun thing, through Matthew. So
Yeah.
me
Who
and
the fuck is Matthew?
we went to
so
school with
Matthew's the
Matthew.
drummer. So Matthew is a heavy metal drummer. He's a touring musician right now.
Okay.
And I went to school with him. So the thing is, I did the crazy idea to graduate in 1 year instead of 2.
You're insane.
I know.
You're
Literally, he said the same thing. So what I
Crazy.
literally was just like almost every day at school, literally leaving around 11 at night,
You're-
stuff like that. I know.
Okay.
I was dedicated. And the thing is, the funny thing, I had to do studio etiquette 2, then studio etiquette 1. And I aced studio etiquette 2
Mhm.
without a problem. And
Yeah.
it was like, you just got to show up and hang out here for a bit and just do
Yeah.
the test. I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I'm fine with that. And next to me was Matthew. This quiet, definitely looks like he listened to some emo music. Not emo, but like
Yeah.
he dabbles for sure.
Yeah.
And I started talking to him, and we didn't talk about music at first. We were like, how you doing, man? I was like, oh, cool. And we talked about his tattoo, which he had a really cool tattoo on his wrist that is like a lighting match. And I was like, that's pretty sick.
Okay.
And we just talked and then became friends. And then from there, he was like, hey, I'm building a studio. I was like, oh, cool. Helped him out a bit, tell him some good mics and all that.
Mhm.
And then we kind of worked with him for a bit. And then I knew he asked for a favor to record his drums and do drum covers so he can give that away to bands to show like, I'm very versatile. I can do this to that,
Mhm.
heavy metal drums to normal drums to whatever.
Mhm.
So that's when I met Jackson.
Okay.
And Jackson, I didn't think he liked me at first, but he's
Really?
he's a very monotone guy.
He's very. He's,
He's
like
very,
what is it? He's very like.
yeah, man, it's okay.
No, seriously. Like seriously,
Literally.
he's
It's
very
like-
chill.
Yeah, he's so chill. And I was like, hey, man, what's up? He was like, not much. How you doing?
He
was
did.
cool.
Hey, he ate up Jack Aid. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
lie.
Man of few words.
No, but he's a man of few words.
He
And
is.
I remember when we met Johnny, once I left.
God, that kid Johnny's just.
Oh my God, Johnny was awesome. When I
He's
first
like a
met
stick of
Johnny,
dynamite or whatever. the
I
fuck
know.
you call it.
it was
There's-
it was the best thing ever because when I met Johnny, he just automatically made me happy. He was like, oh my
He's
God.
so like
He's so happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
He's so fun. I showed him.
Contagious.
yeah. He
Again.
literally, no, seriously.
Yeah, I will talk about this a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah.
I showed him my album, and that I'm working on and I want him to be a part of. And he got so excited.
He loves a good opportunity.
He thought it was like the future of tomorrow. And I was like, dude, it's just my album.
Yeah, it's just, I'm just a typical guy. What are you talking
But
about?
I met Johnny from there. And then Jackson, he put pretty good word of mouth on me through like a small group that we're trying to make as a community. So like a lot of people like how I am, which was really weird.
You know, Johnny was like, I was like, Johnny, I have Adrian coming on. He's like, oh yeah, I know Adrian. And I was like, help, because I don't know what to do. I was like, please help me.
No, the thing is, he never answers my calls.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah, we're gonna put you on blast right now. No,
Pick up your phone.
No,
pick up
seriously.
the phone. No, I get it. He's working on his independent stuff, and I always told him if he needs any help with that, I will happily do it. I got so many throwaway beats.
Johnny's like a socket. Like he literally,
It's so funny.
He's like an extension cord. Like he's plugged in.
Literally,
but then
I
he
send
has
him
other shit that's in there.
I
like,
sent
he
him
has
4 beats. So one of them is literally called Closet Songs, which I made but my first studio was in a closet. I got one called Washing Machine, which is the funniest shit ever because whenever I press record, you can hear the washing machine in the background.
Oh, okay.
And it's reggaeton.
Okay.
And
Let me get some records.
I don't know why, but the washing machine went on beat.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's the
There you
coolest
go.
thing.
It's the
Okay.
environment.
And then the last one was
Working
called
with you.
Trees,
Just trees.
which I keep forgetting to send him, which is,
It's very
again,
on brand for him.
there is nothing about trees in it. It is literally, I make really random stuff. Like ask him about all the songs I send him and they has like really random names.
It's like,
It's
what?
true.
Y'all finna, no, you guys are finna put your words in. I don't know. Hold on.
Who knows?
Y'all
there
finna
you
put your
go.
words in. No,
That's smart. Good
but no,
catch.
that is, it very is. If y'all didn't know, I record with them both tomorrow, so I don't want to talk too much about it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it here, because we got a lot of shit to talk about tomorrow.
Yeah, we
separately,
do.
because I just feel
We're really 2 different people. But
no,
the
seriously.
same.
Like
Yeah.
you guys, I thought this was Young Gravy. I thought he was gonna be shy. They're the polar opposites.
Mhm.
And you know what?
I mean, we could talk about what we're working on right now.
Yeah.
I'll ask that at the end when we close out.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We're still going.
So we're just gonna get you guys to pull out the box. One question. Whoever wants to pull out the box. And then you guys are going.
The
Yeah. What? Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I was like,
pull
what?
out, pull
But
out
yeah.
on the coop. You know?
Yeah. Shout out Roddy Rich.
What's up, man? Come by.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Seriously. But you know.
Me first, then her.
Yeah. Go to them first. I
Thank you.
have some questions because I have a case. But anyways.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna have one of you pick out of here. You're gonna read it, and then both of you are gonna answer in your own terms. These questions are hard hitting. You might have to think
We
about
might
it.
cry, actually.
You
That
might.
bit that I
You
was
just
telling
might.
you.
You just might.
We might walk away in tears. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I am, by the way, I'm
No,
dyslexic.
no,
Huh?
no. Only
is
one
it one?
question. Yeah, one question
I'm
for
so
both
sorry.
of you.
Hang on.
Okay, I'm
Torres.
so
You get to
sorry.
pull tomorrow.
You'll have your
Oh,
time.
okay.
Yeah, you get to pull tomorrow.
You read it because you know I'm dyslexic. as hell.
26.
That's
There's
fucked up.
26 of these in here? How
There's
many?
like 100 and something in here. Don't worry.
Okay, this is number
Oh,
26.
so I couldn't get one.
You ready? All right, let's
such a good
let's get
listener.
deep, everybody.
All right, here we go.
How do you reconcile the tension between pursuing individual goals and contributing to the greater good of society? Wow.
Who wants to go first? I feel like Adrian already has an answer.
I was going to say something dumb, but no.
How do you reconcile the tension?
I mean, we do live in a society.
Yes.
So it says like
You didn't get the reference.
No, I was like, no.
So,
so
the
this
Dark
is saying
Knight.
like this is saying like how do you pursue like the things you want to do in life?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm
I mean, we're
no,
trying to break
that's
down the
for
question.
No,
really.
oh, sorry.
Can you explain the question?
Can I see the question?
Yeah.
So let me read it for myself.
Need some
Let's see.
elaboration.
How do you
Maybe she is dyslexic too.
I think I am. Let's just get another question.
can't
you
read
guys.
this.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
now,
Maybe you should
oh
pull.
my God, look at that.
Austin, I think you.
You have a pretty deep, man.
Yeah, no,
I
man.
dug too deep in there.
Yeah, I think it was for the. I don't know. I can't
Alright.
read.
This says, can you describe the moment that you felt?
Well, read it for the mic.
Read it out loud, man.
Can you describe a moment where you felt completely present and alive, and what led to that experience?
Ooh, it's a good question.
That's
You first.
He's like, I'm not ready.
I have
yet.
to make something
I-
up real quick.
I describe a moment completely. That's very. I don't know. I really don't know. It's like, does it have to be music wise or just in general?
Just in general. This got to come from the soul.
I don't know because the thing is like,
You've never felt alive.
no, I mean that.
Stumped you.
Wow.
Austin, why don't you go?
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
should
go.
go. I'll think about this real quick.
I mean, in recent years, I went to this music festival out in California. It's called Desert Days.
Okay.
And it was like I handpicked the lineup. It was all the people I'm into, bunch of psych rock people and like modern jazz and even some old school like jazzy funk groups like Cortex. Yeah, like they made that one MF Doom sample.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I went there with my friend and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
I felt like usually I'm a very anxious person. And there I felt
that.
I felt nothing. I just felt like myself. And I guess it was also the environment.
Yeah.
I really like the desert and the West, and it was just beautiful. Like,
That's
it was
kind of how we get along.
It was on
too.
a beach.
Polar opposites.
It was on a beach
No,
in the desert. It was so beautiful.
My album was inspired by the desert, so that's why we get so
That's
along.
so cute. I think that's so cute.
Yeah. I think I'm really attached to nature. So
You're just-
anything I can do
Yeah.
outside, usually I'm going to feel present.
Like if somebody literally tells you to go touch some grass, you will
Yeah.
literally go touch the fucking grass.
I will do it. I'll do it before anyone asks me to. Yeah.
Just see him outside laying in the grass.
But I mean, sometimes making music, if it's lightning in a bottle, you know,
I
it
love
feels
when that happens.
you feel real
is that
good
your
about
fucking
it.
word?
What, lightning in a bottle?
Lightning
No,
in
it's
a
not mine.
bottle?
That's not.
That
That's a
was
phrase.
So, no, that was so odd. Like, what the fuck?
You never heard that before? Oh my god!
Sorry,
You gotta hang out with us now.
I got vocab.
I don't know anything.
I should just start speaking Spanish at this point.
No, seriously. I mean, I know a couple things. Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know?
yeah. But sometimes making music can deliver that feeling.
Yeah.
That's just I think always go back to that festival whenever I think of the mindset I want to be in.
So, like your happy space, like
Yeah.
your happy place.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think I know what mine is now. So there's this moment. I was around 9, 10 years old. I was really big into EDM music.
EDM.
EDM, yes,
Okay.
electronic music.
Okay.
What the hell do you think I said?
No, I was like, what the fuck you saying?
I know. I was really big into EDM. Like, I really love Calvin Harris, Dylan Francis.
Shout out.
And that inspired me. That's when I woke up. That's what I like to say. That's when I woke up when I wanted to know what I wanted to do with my life. Because I was like, I want to make music.
Yeah.
I want to mix music. That's when I started to feel alive.
Yeah.
So growing up, I used to do MMA, and I still do. And I remember my coach talking to me and saying, like, look at this. I've been here for, at that time I was like, this business has been open for 14 years and I've not worked a real job since. And it's like, that is insane to me. And I'm doing what I love.
Yeah.
And then to me, it's like, I love music. And, 10-year-old raising his hand for no reason, doing splits, saying, hey, coach, when I grow up, I'm going to make music.
Yeah.
Like, it made no sense. But that's like, that to me kind of snowballed into me starting to feel alive and present, knowing like every day watching crappy garage band videos of how to make this, how to make that, to the point to, DJing the school dance in my middle school.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
And there was this guy named Mr. Dollar. I'm not even joking. It was the funniest thing ever. And
Mr. Dollar?
he was the DJ. Yeah, he was the DJ for the school because he had a little
pretty-
DJ
goes pretty hard,
SB2,
actually.
which I also have a DJ SB2. Shout out Pioneer. And he saw that I did all 4 grade levels without breaking a sweat, and he saw that I can actually mix and everything. And he told me, he's like, you got to do this for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't need to be mixing, but like anything with music related.
Yeah.
And kind of that woke me up. That made me feel alive. That made me was like, I gotta do this somehow.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's when I started to like kind of live in a moment, kind of not. Got a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to live in the present and feel alive. So whenever you're always constantly thinking on your next step and your next move.
Yeah.
So I guess that was kind of the start, really. I don't know.
Deep. That's some deep shit, man.
Beautiful.
You guys get
Thank you.
well said.
Mine feels lame now.
Oh no.
I
was
went to a
thinking about
music
it.
festival.
No,
Well,
no.
I mean, my first concert was Dylan Francis, and that was like awesome.
What was your first concert?
Oh God. Alex G, I think. I don't know.
Mine was lame. Never mind.
I went to a bunch of like house
it Kids
shows.
Pop?
Close enough. It was mindless behavior.
I spent a lot of years just in like my friends' basements watching like local punk bands and metal bands. So it's hard to recall my first like
First
concert.
anything.
It might have been St. Vincent or
Well, actually,
Alex G. One of those.
My first concert was Queen with Adam
Whoa.
Lambert. Yeah, that was my birthday gift like a couple of years back, 8 years ago.
Shit.
I was crying when they played Bohemian Rhapsody. I thought it was the most beautiful thing ever. I was like,
Oh, I need to see that live.
oh God, it's so great. That was my first concert, but my first concert I was like, I paid, and everything was Dylan Francis.
I didn't know he made music.
Dylan.
Francis.
The DJ?
Yeah, I love his
Dylan
production. He kind of inspired my style because he's an LA boy. He grew up with a lot of Hispanic culture, and he's not one of the founding fathers of boombaton, which is reggaeton EDM, but he definitely commercialized it and showed it to the world that hey, this genre exists.
Yeah.
So really love that guy. Love to work with him one day. We'll talk about this more tomorrow.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, you guys, that's it. Did you guys get your words in?
I did.
I did.
Son of a bitch.
You didn't?
I did.
Oh,
okay, we all got them.
Okay, so you want to go first? What was your word?
Washing machine.
Son of a bitch.
But guess what? It is true what I told you. I do have a song called
you
Washing
serious?
Machine. Yes.
You
These
suck.
words are like, wow.
So this is perfect.
This is perfect. What about you?
My word. Are
Lady
you
in a
ready?
Bottle.
If it was lighting up, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
No, it's not a word anyway. It was jalapeno.
Oh
Oh my God.
And that's when I said about my
snuck it
bartending
in.
job.
Yeah,
Son of
I
a
was like,
bitch.
you were like, I'm not getting micro wasted or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to get you a what the
I'm gonna get you a jalapeno marg.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
And
they
that's
do
the thing.
those?
I make a lot of those.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's
yo,
so
these,
funny.
This is weird. Mine was Dynamite. When I called Johnny. I was-
Johnny Dynamite.
I was like,
That was
Johnny's
great.
Dynamite.
That was really good.
That's smart.
Well, this was a great game.
Yeah.
Y'all did good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good.
Actually, is there I forgot we forgot to talk about Runaway, our song. As a duo.
You want to talk about tomorrow?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll
I mean,
talk.
we can
I want to
that.
do it tomorrow so I can get two different perspectives of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
One of us is gonna say something great, and the other
I'm
one's gonna
like,
be like, I hate
I
that
hate the
song.
song.
I hate that fucking
I hate
song.
everything.
Worst thing we ever did
And
was
me, I
when
was like,
Torres laid that.
This is so.
hard for it.
But tell this camera where they can find you, what you guys got coming up as a duo, not solo duo, because I have those questions tomorrow.
All right.
So
Well,
look at this
you can-
camera right here.
You can find us on Instagram, and
Spotify,
Spotify,
Apple Music,
all the
all the
listening
fun
ones.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the only human pleasing project,
Yeah.
or as like we like to say, HPP.
HPP, or Human Pleasing Project.
Yes, it is.
That's Human Pleasing Project.
That is
Follow us
Human
on
Pleasing-
Instagram.
So, in our next song, hopefully November. Hopefully, if everything goes well.
Ooh.
When it
Okay.
starts getting cool.
Yeah.
That's when HPP comes in.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Okay. And where can they find you solo? I mean, you can plug your solo.
Hell yeah,
Instagram,
let's
but-
go.
Go.
You go first.
I am Adrian Torres. You can find me as Adrian Torres. There's 3 different Adrian Torres. I'm the better looking one. And my Instagram is adrian.torres.music. And I really don't use Instagram, but I'll be there.
I'm Young Gravy. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and every single thing you could imagine is Whispellia. A lot of people don't know how to spell that. It's
I still don't know.
it's WHISPELLIA, I think. So
It's about right. Sounds about right.
that sounds about right.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
But you know, you get halfway there, you'll find it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I also hate social media, but
We gotta do what we gotta
We
do.
try out here. We try.
That's so
I
true.
would appreciate the follow, and I do post on there whenever there's anything new.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I'll see them tomorrow. So this is not the end of them. Like, we literally see each other literally in
Losers. You gotta listen to us again.
But you guys know where to find me at TBBXPOD on all social media platforms. And then speaking of Jay, is my personal. You guys, thank you for coming for part 1.
Thank you for having us.
Honestly, thank you.
Of course, and we'll do part 2 tomorrow. Hopefully, they won't be in the same fits either, so that's okay.
No.
I kind of want to do it now on purpose.
Imagine.
I haven't slept.
I haven't slept. I've been here.
She made me stay here all night. Imagine. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Bye.